Hello, how are you? This is Carlos Montero. We are here live from Doha, Qatar, where the most important sport party of the world has just started. We are going to broadcast every single day, half an hour from the field until the end of the tournament. But let's start right now with the headlines. Host Qatar played the opening match against Ecuador in the return to a World Cup.
Qatar! Ecuador 2, Qatar 0. Sorry, Papa. Sorry, bro. Ecuador 1. No. Ecuador. Beautiful place, bro. I'm sorry. Ecuador 1. Sorry.
Welcome to Qatar, but we will win tonight.
Beautiful country, bro. Ecuador 1.
Ole, 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 ole. Campeón, campeón.
32 teams ready to roll the ball in the 64 matches of the first World Cup in the Middle East. In just a few hours, Africa makes its debut on the field when the current champion of the continent, Senegal, face Netherlands. In this stadium, the first goal of the tournament of the World Cup Qatar 2022 was from a Latin American, Valencia, the start of the Ecuadorian team that's playing against the home team, Qatar. So far, Ecuador is winning 2-0. They are during the halftime. In that stadium, too, it was the opening ceremony. It was really emotional. It was really wonderful show. It fulfilled all the expectations we were having. Before it was some problem with some of the actors like Shakira. Rod Stewart didn't want to participate, and a young Korean singer was the main star. We were really surprised about Doha, Qatar. We've been here for 72 hours. We've been walking, talking to people, and that's what we find out. Welcome to Qatar, most people tell us on the street. They think this is a unique opportunity for this small country in the Persian Gulf to show the world all what they have. It's a rich country, but they want them to know too it's a human country, that there is a lot of misconception, and that's what they want to tell the whole world.
I am supporting Argentina. I love for Messi, and I'm hoping he wins the World Cup this year.
You came here to see the World Cup?
To see the World Cup, yes. I was in Qatar. I'm living here, but now, yes, came to see the World Cup.
Maradona, he's my favorite player. He inspired me. I am a very good player since my childhood. So I used to see Maradona playing, having a lot of techniques. Very energetic man, but unfortunately he died.
Let me ask you a question that you are a soccer man. Do you think that your national team has any possibilities?
My national team?
Yes, Qatar.
I think being in the World Cup is a big advantage and achievement. But I hope the best for my team, and I think that they will do very, very well.
3 million people live in Qatar, but only 1/3 of them, they were born in this country. There are more than 2 million immigrants from different parts of the world, mostly from Africa and Asia, who come here to make money. This is a rich country, like I told you before. We have the chance to talk to this young girl from Uganda, Africa. She came here to make some money. We were surprised the way she was dressed, and we asked her if she has any kind of problem in this Muslim country to dress in a way so Western. That's what she told us.
It's different, depends what job you do. For me, I'm a makeup artist and I'm a freelance, so I don't work for anybody, I work for myself, so it's really amazing here. I love it here, honestly.
You don't have no complaints?
I have absolutely no complaints. I mean, it's not just for the camera, but I just love to be in Qatar. Like, I've got so many opportunities in Qatar that I didn't get from home. So I love Qatar.
You've been here for how long?
8 years now.
8 years.
Yes.
You have any problem with, with the clothes you wear? They are different than the Qatari.
If I had any problem, like if they had a problem with me dressing up like this, I wouldn't be dressed up like this here.
Yeah.
I'm very okay. I'm always dressed up in like how I want, and nobody ever says nothing. It's amazing. It's just maybe a propaganda out there. And, like everybody needs to come and see what it is exactly. I'm here. Nobody touched me.
It's really an honor and honor for the leader and the people of Qatar, and also as I'm a Qatari, I'm proud to be the World Cup to be hosted in Qatar.
What do you want all those people from different parts of the world to come here to take home? What kind of memories?
The memories is a big event, and they take memories of our culture and our behavior, and see our hospitality. How is the Arab culture, and especially the Qatarian hospitality is like.
Qatar is a sovereign Arab state located in Western Asia with a land border to Saudi Arabia and the rest to the waters of the Persian Gulf. Before the discovery of oil, the Middle Eastern country was a stop for navigators who trade in pearls, pigments, fabrics, among other materials, and passed through the hands of numerous empires that claimed the territory, until the mid-19th century when the Al Thani family took over Qatar in an absolute monarchy until the present. In 1971, Qatar ceased to be a British protectorate, obtaining its independence, and from then on, with Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani at the helm, the country progressed in its development rapidly, turning its capital Doha into a symbol of the new prosperity of the country. In 2013, Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani ascended to the throne from his father's hand, and Qatar became one of the richest countries in the world. As for sports, it hosted the Asian Cup in 1988, as well as the Men's Handball World Cup in 2011 and the Men's Handball World Cup in 2015. It has also hosted other events such as the 2006 Asian Games, the 2010 World Indoor Track and Field Championship, and the 2011 Pan-Arabic Games, as well as major cycling, motorcycle racing, and Formula One events. Finally, in 2010, it was selected to be host the FIFA World Cup to be held this year.
Qatar's been waiting 12 years for this, been spending fortune to build all those stadiums, the metro, a mall, but also FIFA has to collaborate with Qatar, and they have to bring a lot of people from neighboring country. I'm here with Apurva. Apurva, I hope I pronounce it right. She's from India, and you came here because you work for FIFA.
Yes, we are a stadium chefs. Stadium chef.
What do you do? You cook here, I guess.
Yes, in the kitchen, stadium kitchen. And we have the responsibility to fill the food on the sky boxes.
Okay.
Yes, and the buffet, the lounges. So we cook the food for the lounges and the sky boxes.
How did you find that job?
This is our college placement.
At
The
your university?
Yes.
We found many students from different parts of the world who are here, and you came and FIFA gave you a place to stay?
Yes, they give the accommodation also in the foods.
And they pay for airplane tickets?
Yes.
And you are going to be here until the end of the World Cup?
Yes, after the World Cup also.
And how was your experience so far?
The Qatar is amazing country. The infrastructure is amazing. The people here are wonderful. Yeah, so it's a wonderful experience.
You know also that in the western side they talk about that the immigrant workers, they are not treated fairly here. Do you have any information about that? What do you think?
I also heard that news, but I don't feel any kind of indiscrimination here, and I don't feel any kind of, misbehave in something. The experience is overall good so far.
FIFA give you any kind of regulation of what you have to say or you cannot say to the press, to the media?
No, they don't tell us anything about it. So we are free to say anything. Yes,
And your experience so far is nice.
it's great, wonderful.
Okay, I appreciate that. What's the team you want to win this World Cup?
I want France to win
What do you want France? Why?
because it's my favorite team.
Okay. We are going to talk about Benzema, one of the best players of the France national team, who's not going to be here. But good luck to France. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You see different expression, and we are talking to different people. They give us what they feel. They give you my personal impression. The city is extremely clean. People are extremely polite. There is a lot of security, but I mean the security is soft security, because they tell what I say is they tell you no, but in a nice way. They are not aggressive, and the tourists seem to having a good time here in Doha, Qatar. Okay, the special program is just starting. Let's do something like this. I have somebody great, a person who is working with me in the special coverage, Charlie Montero. Charlie is from the USA. Charlie's been walking around town. And Charlie, what do you think so far?
I think the World Cup's incredible. Everyone's very nice here, really accepting, welcoming, and I think it's going to be a great World Cup. The first World Cup in the Middle East.
And Charlie has a chance to walk around Doha, and let's see what Charlie find out.
Thank you, Carlos. Here we are on the Shawaki Marketplace, a traditional marketplace here in Qatar. We can buy clothing, spices, handcrafts, and also eat some traditional food. As you can see behind me, there's a lot of fans passing by getting ready for the first World Cup match. If you want to, we can go talk to them right now. Okay, here we are in the Shawaki Marketplace, a traditional place in Doha. It's been here for, again, since the 20th century, and it's been renovated in 2006. Here we are with a fan from Qatar, Mohammed.
Yeah.
What's your expectations of the game tomorrow?
Hopefully tomorrow we win Ecuador, and I'm very excited to see the match. And Qatar is a really beautiful country, and hopefully we win.
How does it feel to have a World Cup here in Qatar?
It feels amazing. It makes us very proud that we're hosting a World Cup here in the Middle East in an Arab and Muslim country for the first time, and we're very happy to have all our guests here.
Welcome to another edition of Street Strikers. Will we have someone who takes away a prize? Let's find out.
And how do you think Qatar and Ecuador are going to finish the game?
It's going to be a tough game, but we hope it's a win, because a win is what's going to take us to the next round. That's the only thing. And hearing about Sadio Mane possibly not playing in the World Cup, it boosts our chances a little bit, so we hope we go to the round of 16.
What do you think the result's going to be tomorrow?
Hopefully 2-1 for Qatar.
2-1?
Yes.
And what's it mean for Qatar to have a World Cup?
It's once in a lifetime to happen here, especially in a Muslim Arab country. And not everyone gets the chance to actually be here and have fun in a World Cup country.
Today, the first day of the World Cup, we received a very sad news, very sad story from my country, from Buenos Aires, Argentina. One woman, a very courageous woman, Eve de Bonafide, the leader, the founder, or one of the founders, to be correct, of mother of Plaza de Mayo. During years she fought to get back his missing kids during the dirty war in Argentina. She was the most visible face of that organization. It was ironic that today, when the World Cup is going to start, when here in Telesur, she was a good friend of the network. When Telesur is covering the World Cup, that friend of us, Eve de Bonafine, passed away. She loved football. She was really loved football team from Argentina, Gimnasia y Esgrima de La Plata. But let's do a big small homage to her.
The news was communicated by the Twitter account of Cristina Fernandez, Argentinian vice president. Bonafini was an activist and a woman who fought for the human rights and had a close relationship with football as good Argentinian. She also had a special relationship with Diego Armando Maradona, to whom he sent heartfelt message during his stay on the bench of the Club Gimnasia and Esgrima La Plata. Thank you for coming to our club, to this club that we love so much and that my dad, my brother, and my husband loved. Great footballers of Gimnasia. We need this wonderful push. I don't know who came up with it, but I congratulate you, said Bonafini in 2019 when Diego assumed as head coach of the club. As a great football fan, Hebe de Bonafini talked about her prognosis for the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 during a recent interview.
It is very difficult to predict, having my heart in Argentina. I would like Argentina to win, but I don't know how things are. It is difficult. We have good players. Some of them have a lot of names. Others are good and don't have a lot of names. Hope we do well.
It was a very nice, emotional tribute to this wonderful lady who passed away today. She was 93 years old. Okay, let's keep talking. The party has to keep going. We are celebrating football. We are celebrating sport. It's the most important part in the world. And we want that you be part of this coverage. We want you to participate in social media, and we are going to have every day a trivia. We're going to ask a question. The question for today, tomorrow, is going to play Senegal. It's going to be the first team from Africa who is going to play in Qatar 2022. The question we want to ask you, do you think that any of the national teams from Africa that are playing in this World Cup are going to make it to the quarterfinal? You can answer us in our Twitter account, From the Field, @FromTheField. I hope you can follow us and you can participate with us. Just some of you are answering. I really appreciate. Also, you can go with the CQ bars to see our Instagram account and also send us pictures. We want that you be part of this important coverage. For the first time, Telesur is doing a special show about the World Cup in English. Let's do our first commercial. When we come back, we are going to read some of your comments. I hope you keep writing to us. This is a party, and we want to celebrate this party together. We'll be back, right back.